So that's how we're going to do it, guys. Is that how we're going to do it, Guardians? Right? That's how it's going to go down? All right, then. Okay. All right, cool. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog, as Aaron Judge just hit one over the monster. That's good for fantasy. Crazy Dog back with another Guardians series recap, series preview live stream. Man, we cooking. Love right when I go live, Aaron Judge hits a moonshot. Right? It's good for fantasy. Yep. So let me just do a quick sound check just to make sure y'all can hear me. Although I know my chat would tell me immediately that if I was muted, they would let me know, because that's how cool my chat is. My chat is one of the elite chats on YouTube. But let's check it out. My chat is one of the elite chats on YouTube. Let's check it out. All right, cool. We good. All right, so of course, as always, you know the drill. My video might be a little laggy, but as long as you can hear me, that's all that matters. What's up, Jacob? Our bullpen sucks. I don't know what our bullpen is, but our bullpen kind of regressed a bit this series, for sure. Do you think J-Ram will be back? I think so. I hope so. I mean, it would be officially, 3 days? 3 days that he's been away. I'll get into his absence in a minute. But, yeah, we're going to start off with the first game against the Toronto Blue Jays. You know, Guardians were in Cincinnati. They split the series there. Offense kind of disappeared at times in that series, but it did show up when it mattered, of course. And then we head to Toronto, and first game of the series, they had the man in the thumbnail, Logan Allen, on the mound. I've criticized him a lot because, you know, he has been kind of bad at times, but I tell you what, he has potential. And he showed that in this game, as against the almighty Blue Jays. He went 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 3 Ks. So overall, not bad. Not too bad for Mr. LTA. Of course, he was going up against Kevin Gausman, who some Guardians fans have thought could be a potential trade target. Now, I'm pretty sure in order to acquire Mr. Gausman, it would take, as they say, a pretty penny. Yeah, take a decent haul to get him. But I would not mind Kevin Gausman being our number 2 pitcher behind Tanner. I mean, if we went into August with a rotation of Tanner, Kevin Gausman, Ben Lively, Tristan, and Logan, then yeah, we'll be good to go. What about Gavin? Yeah, Gavin too. You could honestly go 6-man rotation if you really, really wanted to. You know? Or maybe you move Logan to the pen. Or maybe you put Tristan in the pen to help his arm out. I don't know what you do. But it has been known that they are looking at pitchers. So we'll see how successful they are there. But yeah, Cookie Carrasco, I'm not even going to talk about him yet, but he's stinky. He's stinky. What's up, Daniel? These Skrells, the bullpen got to come down to reality sometimes. Yeah, they're not going to be perfect. That's for sure. They're going to take their lumps. They're going to take their lumps. You know, they're human. They're not robots. And my God, they took some nasty lumps in this series. Holy crap. Now, Logan Allen, like I said, he was solid. Gosman, 5 1/3 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs, 6 Ks, and a homer allowed. And the home run was to none other than Will Brennan, of all people. Imagine giving up a home run to Will Brennan in the year 2024. I'm not saying Will Brennan stinks. It's just he hasn't really found his power swing. And it looked like he might have found something in this series against the Blue Jays. So that's good. Now, in terms of the scoring, like I said, for the Guardians, it was mainly Will Brennan doing the scoring, as Daniel Schneemann got the scoring started with an RBI double, and then Will Brennan hit the solo shot, and then Andres would get it going with an RBI single, and it was 3-0. But not to be outdone, Daniel Davis Schneider would add a run for the Jays in the bottom of the 6th, and that would be it for the scoring. So overall, Logan Allen gets the win. He's 7-3, 5.30 ERA. So he has been fantastic, but he's just struggled at times. It happens, though. He's good, though. He's got potential. He's got a massive amount of potential. Kevin Gausman takes the loss. So I guess he's Kevin Loss, man. I'll see myself out now. All right, guys. He's 5-5 with a 4.08 ERA. And Emmanuel Clase nails down save number 21. And he's got a .81 ERA. Wow. Okay. All right. So that was fun to see from the Guardians, and that would actually be the most fun we would have. Because yesterday, the offense took the day off with Cookie on the mound. And I hate to say this about the guy, but at this point, you put him on the mound, you're practically already chalking it up as an L. Because he is, as they say, cooked. He's cooked. He's not going to say he's ass. He's cooked. He doesn't have it. He's throwing cookies everywhere. Like, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. He's throwing these things. Cookies. Delicious. He's throwing cookies like this at batters. And pretend I'm the batter. Mm-hmm. 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 Thank you, Carlos. No, literally, like, they're eating them up. Got these from Kroger. These things are damn good. They'll be gone in a day. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. What I just did there was pretty much what batters be doing to Carlos Carrasco pitches nowadays. They be eating it all the way up. They devour them. I mean, it's sad because we all remember how good he used to be. I don't know if it's because he went to the Mets or something, but my God, he is not that guy. Every time I watch him pitch, I keep asking myself, how many more times are we going to put him out there? Like I said, pitching Carlos Carrasco in 2024, I mean, I like the sentiment, how sentimental it is. Bringing back a legend. He was on the team that went to the World Series. If his arm wasn't not crushed, but if he didn't ruin his arm in before the playoffs, that's right. I think he took a ball off the elbow or off the shoulder area. If he didn't take a comeback or off the arm, he pitches that playoffs, we probably win the World Series because we wouldn't have to see Corey Kluber pitch 3 times in the World Series. I would have had the kid that pitched in the ALCS clincher pitch in the World Series. That would have been awesome. Imagine Tito Francona walks up to that dude being like, yo, you pitched. You gave us the pennant. I'm going to have you go out there and you're going to pitch your freaking life, put your life out there. You're going to have the game of your life. We win in this damn World Series. I'm going to just ask for maybe 2 or 3 innings out of you. And then we're going to go to the pen. I'm going to probably go to a starter or something. I don't know. Maybe Kluber. I don't know. But it is just sad about Corey. I'm thinking Corey Kluber. Talk about cooked. But yeah, Carlos Carrasco, his days as a Guardian starter are unfortunately numbered. I'll be shocked if he's still starting after the All-Star break. Gavin should be back soon. So my guess is Gavin gets activated soon. And they probably move Carlos to the bullpen. I didn't even watch yesterday. I knew that was going to be a loss. Like I said, it's practically a scheduled loss. Do I think we should trade for a starting pitcher? Jacob, yes. That's the easiest question ever. Yes. Because you don't know what you're going to get out of Gavin. You don't want to put a lot of pressure on him. You want to ease him back into it. He's coming off a pretty interesting injury. And then you got Tristan, whose arm is looking like it's about to fall off. His velocity is down, and he's struggling mightily. And then you got Ben Lively, who's essentially been like a godsend. I mean, I don't know what the heck this dude came from. Got him off the heap. We went to the clearance aisle and found Ben Lively. Like, okay, cool. Honestly, I wouldn't be against putting Ben in the pen if we acquire a pitcher. Because then you'd have Gavin. If we went into the playoffs with, honestly, Tanner, Gavin, acquired starter, Logan, and Tristan, that would be lit. They got some interesting decisions coming up. Honestly, I would go with a 6-man rotation just to ease up on Gavin and Tristan. Take the burden off of those two. Because you don't want to freaking run Tristan's arm into the ground. He's still trying to find his stuff. Every once in a while, they have a great start, but then he struggles. And it's very concerning. But, yeah, let's move on here. We are almost 15 minutes in, and I've still only talked about one game, but the second game of this series was nothing much to talk about because the Guardians offense didn't even show up. They managed to achieve how many hits? Oh, wow, they had 8 hits. Problem is, they couldn't get any runs home. They had chances. So many chances. But unfortunately, every ball that was hit right at somebody for the most part. They had so many chances to put runs on the board and really do damage, and they just couldn't do it. And they faced a bullpen game, and they just got very unlucky. Their luck did not show up in this game. Usually they've been very lucky with that stuff. They've been able to find the gap and get that ball just over the glove or just past the fielder or whatever. Not this time. Nope. Carlos Carrasco, how did he do? Well, 5 innings somehow, 6 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, 2 Ks. And then the Blue Jays went bullpen game. They had Trevor Richards start, followed by Meza, Pop, Francis, Cabrera, and Pearson. They amassed 8 hits allowed, 1 walk, 4 Ks total. Okay. In terms of scoring, obviously Guardians didn't score. George Springer, RBI single, bottom second, followed by Edison Barger single, and then a Spencer Horowitz single. Death by singles. So it's 3-0, bottom second. Bottom 4, kind of Falefa, RBI single, 4-0. And then Dalton Varsho, RBI on a double play, 5-0, just like that. So, yeah, you lose game 2. Win goes to Francis. He's 3-2 with a 6.23 ERA. Carrasco takes the loss. He's 2-6 with a 5.80 ERA. And so today we look to salvage the series and do what we love to do, take 2 out of 3. And we had the man for the job in Ben Lively, except once again, the offense couldn't really get it going. And Ben Lively's little, I guess, stretch of good outings, it continued somewhat, but he did have trouble. Yeah. A 30-pitch first inning that had the bases loaded, and somehow we did not give up any runs. But you knew. It's like you knew. We got lucky there. Next time, we won't be so lucky. And sure enough. Scoring-wise, Ernie Clement. Of course. I went to the store again because that's what I do a lot nowadays. Had to go to the store for some stuff. I kid you not. I was walking into Kroger when that notification hit that Ernie Clement had homered. I'm like, oh, God. So 2-0. And the thing is, Ernie killed us this series. He had 2 extra base hits in the first game, and then they pulled him for some reason. And then in this game, he stung us with a 2-run homer. But then the Guardians responded. Stephen Kwan, RBI single. And then Tyler Freeman had an RBI in a double play. But they could have added so many more runs because they had the bases loaded. And for some reason, when we have the bases loaded, these guys, like, they change something mentally. Like, they don't try to continue to shoot the gap. They try to go for the moon shot. They try to go for the kill shot. No, you know what would be the kill shot? A freaking conga line going around the bases because we decide to single. Death by singles. That would be the kill shot. Yeah, a grand slam would be awesome. But, it wouldn't kill a pitcher's pitch count. And, of course, we're facing Jose Barrios, who we have had success against in the past. But, oh, yeah, I almost forgot. Jose Ramirez, before yesterday's game, was placed on the paternity list because he's welcoming a new baby into the world. Guardians fans are like, Oh, that's so cute. Look at him. You're welcoming a baby into the world. And then you had the trolls out there talking about, wait, I thought he already had, how many sons does he have now? 3? Tim Anderson, the whole entire AL Central. Oh, man. That's funny. But yeah, no, jokes aside, welcoming a second kid into the world. It's a beautiful thing, right? It's a beautiful thing. What's not beautiful is his absence hurt this offense. Just imagine J-Ram coming up with the bases loaded. That would have been fun. But nonetheless, Guardians scored 2 in the top of the 5th, and then all hell broke loose. Not in a good way. Bottom 5 comes up. Ben Lively forgot how to freaking pitch. Nick Sandlin comes in, and yeah, he spewed diarrhea. What the heck's diarrhea? He spewed diarrhea, dookie, vomit all over the mound. Didn't even get an out. I think he gave up most of the runs, mostly on a Dalton Varsho grand slam. What the hell? Oh, I don't care about that freaking ad. Like, of course, Dalton Varsho hit a homer. Now, of course, I had him on fantasy, so part of me was like, oh, cool, fantasy. But it's like, ah, crap, my freaking baseball team got cooked by Dalton Varsho. So it's 6-2. And then Addison Barger adds a run, made it 7-2. So, not fun. But then, the Guardians had a little rally in them. Down 7-2, top 6 comes up. And Daniel Schneemann, first home run of the year, of his career, too. To left field, Will Brennan scored, made it 7-4. Awesome. And because the Guardians love teasing the hell out of me, they had a chance to possibly win this game today. All right? Here's how their top of the 9th went. It was a generational tease by the Guardians today. Generational. The way I see it, if you're going to lose, don't make me think you're going to come back and then rip my damn heart out. If you're going to lose, just lose. Don't do this fake-ass comeback crap that I always see. You cut the lead to like 1 or 2. You have the tying run on base in scoring position. One of your better hitters at the plate, and he looks like ass. Well, that's what happened. So Carmen Zardos leads it off, flies out. Ass. No, I'm not kidding. I'm kidding. Kyle's not ass. He's just playing like it. That's all. Daniel Schneemann singled. Brian Rocchio, 2-run homer. His second home run of the week. Both on the road. See if that can translate to Progressive Field. Hit it to right center. And he hit it 102 miles per hour off of Yimi Garcia. Okay. And because the Guardians love to tease like crazy, Bo Naylor popped out because he playing like garbage. I don't know what was wrong with Bo. He stinks. It sucks because he's really good when he wants to be, but my God, he stinks. I can smell him from here. And what really, really sucks is the Nailers look like ass this series. This is their homecoming. They look like ass. You do that in front of your family? in front of your friends? I mean, I get it. You didn't have Jose for the final 2 games, but damn, bro. I don't even want to look and see how they did in those 3 games. My God. I could have sworn Naylor had a hit, though. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. But Bo Naylor popped out. And then the teasing really began as Stephen Kwan would single, because that's all he does is get hits. Excuse me. All he does is get hits. No, that's top second. Whoops. He would get a hit. Surprise. Surprise. Tyler Freeman would single. Okay. 7-6. Tying run at third. And this is where J-Ram would have been if he had played. But instead, it was Andres Jimenez. And he's been playing like booty lately. He just isn't as dangerous as he was pre-extension. He's still good, but he's very unlucky. And it happened again. His luck didn't show. Popped out or lined out to center field, and that ended the game. So he ended the game tying run at third. And that would have been Jose Ramirez's spot because he always bats third. Now we have an off day tomorrow. And hopefully J-Ram will be back on Tuesday against Seattle. So real quick, I just want to see how the Nailers did because this was, of course, their homecoming. So, oh yeah, I've got to talk about the pitchers. Ben Lively, 4 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks, 4 Ks, and a homer. Sandlin stunk. But after him, I mean, you had Barlow, Smith, Henches, Avila, and Gaddis. They were all good. And then for the Jays, you had Jose Barrios, who went 6 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, one strikeout, and 1 homer. Now, Josh Naylor went 0 for 4 today, and Bo actually went 1 for 4. Wow. So they combined for 1 for 8 today. Not ideal. Now, yesterday, let's see here. Yesterday, let me look it up. Josh went, he went 2 for 3. Okay. Bo went 0 for 3. And then the 14th to start the series when they won, they went, Josh went 1 for 4 and Bo went 0 for 3. So Josh was productive 2 out of the 3 games, and Bo was barely productive at all. He only had, I think, 1 game where he was semi-productive. Ass. We need them to wake the hell up. But again, it's a lot of it's because J-Ram wasn't in the final 2 games because he wanted to be with his girl who was welcoming a baby into the world. So I get it, a baby Ramirez, A lot of people saw that notification saying he's going on a paternity list and they're thinking, but wait, isn't he already the father of like the entire AL Central and Tim Anderson? So what's that now? Like 5 kids? 6 kids? To go along with his real life kid that he already has? Oh, that joke was seen everywhere. What's up, Fred? Yeah, the Royals lost, so I believe we're still 5 games up. I mean, we're going to lose games. This team will get hot again. I know they will. They'll get hot again. We'll be fine. Just don't let these losses pile up. Don't let this turn into a June swoon, where they lose like 6 in a row. Something stupid like that. I don't want to look at the standings at some point and see Kansas City only like a game back. Then I'll start to get kind of scared. But yeah, we're still 5 up on Kansas City, although Minnesota's making things very interesting with Kansas City right now. They're only a game back at Kansas City for second. So really, it's just Minnesota and Kansas City to worry about for the division. Detroit, they ain't nothing right now. And the White Sox stink like ass. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. Now, let's take a look at the upcoming Mariners series. This is going to be interesting because the Mariners are actually really good. I believe they lead the AL West because the Astros are ass this year. When was the last time the Astros were this ass? I don't know. They are 8.5 ahead of Texas. If the Mariners just stay healthy and don't kick their fans in the balls for like the 20th time, they're going to run away with the division. Now, it's going to be interesting because Texas will be getting some guys back soon. And Houston, they'll find a way to get hot and they'll make things very interesting. I just feel like by August into September, Houston and Texas will be right back into the swing of things. It's still very early. I'm looking at the division leaders. Every division leader is up by at least 5 games. New York and Baltimore. That division's already a 2-team race. Boston, Toronto, and Tampa are like they're double-digit games back. And there's no way New York or Baltimore are going to be falling off a cliff, barring injuries. Of course, as I say that, Boston is beating New York right now, 2-1. Fenway Park is like a house of horrors for some teams. I think we won 2 of 3 in Fenway. Yeah. First time I think we had beaten Boston and Fenway like that in a long time. Yeah, the Rangers, well, it's not really that. I mean, they were injured like crazy. You know, Scherzer's out. I mean, they were missing a ton of guys, both pitching and hitting too. They'll be fine. They get guys back, they'll get hot. Houston, I'm kind of worried about. You know, because what is their front office going to do? How desperate are they going to be? Because they just lost Urquidy, I think, for the year, if not for a long time. Javier's done for the year. Arrighetti got absolutely pummeled by Detroit recently. They might be cooked this year. Might be time for like a refresh of that team's farm system. I don't know. We'll see. But of course, we don't face Houston again until the end of the season. Of course. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, yeah. So let's talk about series coming up starting on Tuesday with the Mariners. So we go to Tuesday the 18th, 6:40 p.m. first pitch, 2 division leaders. And it'll be who's this? Yeah, Miller versus McKenzie. Miller 5-5, 3.48 ERA, 80 Ks. McKenzie 3-3, 4.10 ERA, 65 Ks. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, Bryce Miller. Almost got him mixed up with Bobby Miller, but he plays for the Dodgers. Of course, we've never faced Miller, so that'll be an experience. He's pretty good. Against McKenzie, Canzoni has a homer with 3 RBIs. Haniger has 2 homers and 4 RBIs. Moore has a homer with 4 RBIs. And Zavala, of course, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. I'm pretty sure those 2 happened in the same game, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. That's Sebi Zavala, former White Sox, of course. We are smoking on that Oakland A's pack. Damn. Yeah, the freaking A's. They're not good. They should give us Brent Rooker for the trouble. And Paul Blackburn too. Yeah, give us Paul Blackburn and Brent Rooker, and no one will be harmed. No one will be hurt. Nah. Knowing us though, they'll be like, we'll try to trade for Brent Rooker. They'll look at us like we're stupid, hang up the phone, and then Atlanta will call them up, offering like a half-eaten box of Cheez-Its, and Bobby and Brent Rooker will be a brave, because that's how they do things. They have like a really good relationship, I guess. Freaking hate Oakland. Matt Olson and Sean Murphy should both be Guardians, if you really think about it. We wanted both of them, and we got neither of them. And they both go to the same damn place. And then, of course, we get Laureano off of waivers last year. We got rid of him because he stinks. And where does he go? Atlanta. Swear to God, if that dude starts raking all of a sudden, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know. So that was game one. Game two of the series will be what is this? Woo? Woo! Oh my God, brother. Brian Woo! 3-0, 107 ERA, 24 Ks against Tanner Bybee, 4-2, 394 ERA, and 87 Ks. Didn't face Woo, and they've only had 3 players face Bybee, and they haven't done good against him. Now remember, when we faced the Mariners at the beginning of the season, we faced, I think, 3 of their best pitchers. Castillo cooked his ass. Kirby cooked his ass. We only lost to Hancock. Right? Yeah. I think we only lost to Hancock. I'm pretty sure that's who we lost to. And we only lost by 1 run. So, of course, a lot has changed. You know, they're really good, as are we. Should be a fun series. Of course, when we faced Seattle, that was the last time they saw Bieber. Yeah. Bieber cooked their ass. Like a G with a bad freaking arm. And wow. Okay. But yeah, this again should be a very interesting series. So we got McKenzie and Bybee. And then on Thursday, to wrap up the series, I believe it'll be a wrap up the series, Luis Castillo, 6-7, 3.32 ERA, 92 Ks against Logan Allen, 7-3, 5.30 ERA, 57 Ks, coming off one of his best starts of the year. Against Castillo, obviously, we already know, I think J-Ram owns his ass, but he is not officially there yet, because I think he'll be back by this point, but we'll see. I know the Marlins had a player go on the paternity list, and he was only gone, I think, 2 or 3 days. So I think J-Ram will be back for the Seattle series, unfortunately for the Mariners. So Bo Naylor actually has a homer off of Castillo. He's, 1 homer, 2 RBIs. Hedges and Jimenez have RBIs off of Castillo, and that's about it. Against Allen, only Zavala has an RBI. So, yeah, good stuff. And then I believe that's it. Because then we face Toronto again. Oh, joy. The last 9 head-to-head matchups between the Guardians and Mariners, the underdog won the game. Mariners 3 times, Guardians 6. That's crazy. That's nuts. All right, but yeah, that's going to. Oh, almost forgot. Almost forgot to change the freaking thing. I can't believe no one reminded me. But yeah, Mariner series preview just went through the matchups. Overall, 3 solid matchups. It'll be a dog fight, and hopefully the Guardians get J-Ram back, as we're now officially past the midway point of June. All-Star voting is underway, and before you know it, All-Star break will be here. And then once that happens, once the All-Star break is here, and after the All-Star game is done, once the All-Star game is done, I bet you trades are going to be cooking like crazy. Because a lot of these teams, they want to be cool. You know, they're not trying to trade. I mean, obviously, you're not going to see a lot of trades. I mean, Luis Arias getting traded so early was kind of a shocker. But we're not going to see any crazy trades now. You'll see trades, but it won't be nothing major. You'll see like middle to low tier players getting dealt. And it's only because of like injuries and stuff. Yeah. And a lot of times you'll see like DFA'd players get traded too. It's a simple thing of, we're going to get something instead of nothing. Am I going to stream the Guardians this week? It really depends on when I get my main computer back. I mean, I would stream on this laptop, but it's just not strong enough. I don't want to put it through 3 hours of, crap. I'm going to wait and see when I get my new computer back. I think the latest I'll get it back is probably by the start of July. Because the guys that are working on it are taking their absolute time with it, which I don't mind. Only problem is they say that they pay us by the hour that they work on it. So they charge us by the hour. So them taking their time, it might cost a pretty penny. So I don't know. But I should get it back by the start of free agency. I'm hoping to get it back by at least the end of the month. I know why people are like, yo, Crazy Dog, when are you going to stream the Guardians again? It's been like 2 months, bro. When I get my main computer back, because I'm not going to risk it with this computer. I could use StreamYard, but it's laggy and it's just not great stuff. Besides, I want to be able to use my awesome scoreboard and stuff. So eventually I'll get it back, and you guys will know when I get it back because I'll be posting a dope-ass thumbnail, and I can imagine the people in the comments, yeah, he's back. Oh, my God, he's back streaming the Guardians. Yeah. What happened to it? Well, originally, it wouldn't let me get on the Wi-Fi, which sounds weird. But to put it like this, when you turn on your computer, if you go down to, if you have like Windows 11, when you go down to the very bottom of your computer screen, bottom right corner, where it has the Wi-Fi bar, the volume bar, and your battery life, or I guess in this case, for a laptop, battery life bar, you click on, I guess, the Wi-Fi symbol, and it pulls up Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, airplane mode, battery saver, night light, and accessibility. And then it has like a brightness bar that you can move, and it has like the sound thing you can manipulate. Well, for some reason, when I would turn my PC on, it would not connect to the Wi-Fi. It wouldn't even show up. Like, I don't get it. So I took it in, and they also put in a new hard drive too, because it was freezing like crazy. So maybe that'll help that. So they're just like, last time I talked to them, they were trying to move all my information and stuff from my old computer's hard drive to the new one. So hopefully, I'm praying on the computer gods, I'll be getting it by next week. I'm hoping. But, in the meantime, I'm going to be around here doing this. So, yeah, that's all I got, guys. Should be a fun series against Seattle. And eventually, Guardians streams will return, and we going to get lit. And, yeah, I can't wait for that. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. have a good rest of your day, and off day tomorrow for the Guards. I'll be watching the NBA Finals like everybody else. I know I haven't been streaming the games because no computer, right? I tried to use OBS Streamlabs on this thing, maybe give it a shot, but it was not working out. So, yeah, I'm going to just sit back and watch like the rest of us. I mean, after all, I did stream for a damn month and a half straight. Literally every day. Damn near every day. I guess that was my computer's way of saying, yo, dude, take a break, man. You've streamed every day, dude. Warn me the hell out. It's the only way I could get you to stop streaming, bro. But yeah, the AL Central is actually fun to watch this year, which is nice. It's come down to a 3-team race. We'll see how long that lasts, though. If it lasts till the trade deadline, I wonder how aggressive the 3 teams will be, especially Minnesota and Kansas City. And I hope that we're somewhat aggressive. We already know what we need. Outfield power bat and a middle rotation starter. Yeah. Because you don't want to throw Gavin Williams out there fresh off an injury. You don't want to put a lot of pressure on him. You don't want to put too much on his plate. And you can't trust Tristan McKenzie. And I'm not even going to talk about Cookie. But, yeah. With that being said, guys, I will see you all sometime. Maybe might do like a stream or something if a trade happens. But I don't think we're going to see any trades. Not just for the MLB, though. NHL or NFL or whatever. And, of course, when the Cavs eventually find their new coach, I'll do a stream. Probably on here, like always. So keep an eye out for that. But, yeah, that's going to wrap it up. And we'll see if the Celtics can finish off the Mavs tomorrow. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Guardians. Let's bounce back on Tuesday. And I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah. 47 minutes. Wow. But we have fun, though. We have fun. Yeah. Bye-bye. Sayonara. Oh, by the way, if you haven't already, follow me on the new Twitter. New Twitter? Why? What happened? Funny story. Got suspended on my original Twitter, the Crazy Dog 99. Just randomly got suspended. So I make a new one, Crazy Dog Sports. I was going really good on that one. All of a sudden, suspended. So I'm on my third and probably final Twitter. I don't know what I'm going to do if that one gets sniped. Probably make another one because that's how I keep track with you guys. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm getting sick and tired of making new ones, so I might just not go as hard on Twitter until football season, really. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later whenever the Cavs find their new coach or whatever. So, what's up, B Skrills? Fred and everybody. Shout out to Chris and everybody who popped in. And looks like Boston's trying to add some more runs against the Yankees. So, with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Guardians. And see you guys later. Bye-bye.